Good morning, YouTube viewers. Well, today is the beginning of a long weekend, so I'm hoping to be making some videos coming this weekend. I just want to let you guys know where I've been over the past week or two. I know that I was making videos pretty consistently and was feeling pretty proud of myself for staying on point with them. But so I picked up a second job. My full-time job has been calling for mandatory overtime. So I'm technically working from 6:30 in the morning until about 9 o'clock at night between both jobs. It's kind of killing me, but the government has this funny thing where if you make over $1,000 a month, you can't get food stamps anymore. So I'm kind of in this between this rock and a hard place where I got a 50-cent raise at my full-time job, plus I've been having to do mandatory overtime, and the food stamp office was like, no, you make too much money. So tell me how making $1,000 a month is too much money to feed a single mom and 2 kids. I have my own views on that as far as how I feel like it's fucked up. But I guess that's the way that our economy works nowadays. So I picked up this second job cleaning buildings. It's actually Saturday morning. I am heading there now. I am cleaning a truck stop. Well, not a truck stop. It's where they service trucks. So it's pretty easy. I just go in and, clean the break rooms, clean the bathrooms, wipe down surface areas, that sort of thing. So it's actually kind of convenient because I can kind of do it, whenever I have time, which, my full-time job has been making me work pretty much 6:30 or 7 until 5 in the afternoon. So I basically go straight from my first job to my second job. By the time I'm finished cleaning the truck place, it's 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. I come home and I'm so tired that I literally take a shower and go to sleep. So I'm excited for this 3-day weekend. Okay, first of all, it not only means that I have off from my full-time job, but after I get done with my second job this morning, I actually have 2 days off from there. So well, no, I don't. I have Sunday off. You can see how much, I've been doing over the past 2 weeks. So with that being said, my son has a football game today. Tayshawn got in trouble in school this past week. Well, 2 weeks ago. He got in trouble 2 weeks ago. I took away his video games. I took away his phone. He's been going to practice, but he's not allowed to play in games. I was actually talking to the football coach Thursday night at practice. I'm still taking him to practice as well, managing 2 jobs, by the way. Let me add that in. So I was talking to him at practice, and he was like, is Tayshawn going to be ready for the game this weekend, or is he still in trouble? We had originally said that he would be sitting out this game as well, but he's actually been doing really good. He's actually been helping around the house. He's been good to his brother. His birthday's next week. I don't know if he'll be playing today. I told him that he might be sitting out for half of a game, but this mama's got a soft heart. I'm kind of a softie sometimes when it comes to my kids, especially when I'm the person who's working 2 jobs trying to make things happen for them. It's a little resentment there. Never resentment when it comes to my kids, but I might let him play for half of a game today. So I might have some football footage. Last time I told you guys that we were gonna have football footage, we got murdered. So I'm not promising anything in that book anymore. So anyways, I might let Tayshawn play half a game today. I don't know what the score is gonna look like. I don't know how they're gonna do. I don't know. But I do know that I've been dedicated to making videos for my YouTube channel, and I haven't been making them because I've been so exhausted. So I do want to get together some type of something this weekend. I was actually supposed to go out with one of my friends, Cheo, that I haven't seen in a really, really, really long time last night. We were just going to go and hang out and catch up, and I literally took a shower and passed out by like 8 o'clock last night. I was so tired. So tired. So I'm about to head to work now, get this cleaning job done, get it out the way, and hopefully I'll have some free time to do some stuff this weekend that I actually enjoy doing, like spending time with my kids, like making videos for you guys, like documenting what's going on in my life. So stay tuned. Don't know what's coming, but you know, we'll play it by ear, and hopefully I'll have some videos out. Enjoy your day. Wash your hands. Stay masked up. Even if you're vaccinated, okay, I'm going to give you a disclosure. I'm vaccinated. I've gone back to wearing a mask because 25% of vaccinated people are coming down with the new Delta variant, but they're not getting as sick as they would if they had not had the vaccine. So yes, I'm still pro-vaccine. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't get vaccinated. There's some people who are like, oh, all these people ran out to get a vaccine and they're still getting sick. Yes, but they're not getting in the hospital. They're not dying from it. They're still not getting half as sick as they would have if they had not been vaccinated. So there's my opinion on that. You can drop me a comment in the comment box below how much you disagree or agree with me on that. I don't care. I'm not going back and forth on my channel arguing about a vaccine. That's my opinion on it. I do have 2 children who cannot get vaccinated. So if I can protect them in the least little bit, especially my pre-asthmatic child who gets croup every 2 months, then yes, I'm all for a vaccine. I'm all for protecting my children, okay? So, you know, you can drop hate comments all you want in the comments. I'm probably not going to respond. I don't really feel like going back and forth. See, the whole thing with like social media and like arguing on social media is like, really, what's the point of that? Like, everyone has an opinion. Everyone can say how they feel about it. Like, okay, my son's football team, my old football team, was in this group on Facebook. And I promise you, it was literally like tearing down children, talking smack about each other. Like, it was just awful. And I engaged in it because I was in an unhealthy park. I was in an unhealthy football environment. And I was also around unhealthy adults who were immature and acted like children, made up fake numbers just to prank people. Like, we won't go there. But thing is, everyone's got an opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, but don't force it on anyone else. Just don't do that. I mean, you know, if that's your cup of tea and that's what you really feel like you need to be putting your energy into, by all means, go ahead. But you're really not accomplishing anything besides working your own self up even more. Nor are you showing love to other people. Okay, so I'm going to change the topic again. I have actually been watching, I'm kind of addicted to these scam baiter YouTube channels. I ran across them like a week ago, and I've been binge watching them at work, and like, really, like, you guys, there's so much hate and so much like prejudice on other people in the world right now. Well, I mean, it's not right now. It's been basically planted, you know what I'm saying? Like, generation to generation, right? But my thing is this: show love, change. Like, let's change this. Like, we have a right to change this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a year and a half ago, I was out fighting for Black Lives Matter back, you know, when all of the protests and all that were going on. And it's like, I was fighting because I wanted justice. I wanted equality. I wanted people to stop looking down upon other people because of like the color of their skin or the, you know, them thinking that they're greater than somebody. And it's like, really, like, that's what you're doing when you're arguing with somebody on social media. you're looking down at somebody because of their belief system or because they feel a certain way about something. So it's really no different than being like racist or prejudiced. I mean, yeah, it's a dumbed down like effect, but it's still the same hate in your heart. So allow people to have their own opinion, allow people to believe in what they believe in. But at the end of the day, we all come from the same source, the same God, the same energy, whether you call it Allah, whether you call it, God, whether you call it the universe, whether you call it, you know what I'm saying? We all come from the same source. We all come from a place of love. Find that love in your heart. Be that love. Be that light. Don't allow the wickedness and the evil of the world to take over, because that's really what's ruining everything going on right now. When you were a baby and you were born into this world, do you think you had hate in your heart? Do you think that you didn't like that person over there because they believed in a vaccine? No. You were a baby and you looked into this world like, oh man, this is amazing. This is beautiful, right? Try to have that same mentality going into your day today. Try to have that same mentality for the person next to you. Try to do that. So I guess that's my challenge to you. Try to change your perspective on life. When you get upset, when you get angry, when you get feelings about something, try to change it to coming from a place of love. Try to come from it like a baby looking at the world for the first time with beauty and awe and amazement. And don't let the negativity get you down. I'm going to go ahead and go into a whole video about my depression. Okay. I'm actually going to do that another video, but I just want to let you guys know I was diagnosed with bipolar when I was 15 years old. And I spent a long, dark period of my life saying over and over again, I'm depressed, I hate my life, I want to die, that type of stuff. But you, yourself, has the power to change that. You, yourself, has the power to be happy. If you're surrounded by people who make you unhappy, if you're surrounded by people who constantly tear you down and make you feel like why continue to be around them? Is it because you're scared to move forward? Is it because you're scared of the unknown? Or is it because you're just comfortable where you're at? These are things to think about. I'm going to end this video now, but I just wanted to, the purpose of this video is really to pop on and let you guys know where I've been for the past week and a half to 2 weeks. I could actually go into a whole video on how I went from being depressed to loving myself and being completely happy with who I am. There's still things I need to work on. There's still things that I need to grow in, but overall, I'm a happy person. If there's something I don't like or some type of environment I don't like, I remove myself from it. It's just that simple. And it doesn't seem simple at first until you have actually practiced it for a little bit. I'm actually practicing it. I've been practicing it for a little while now. They've actually been single since January 1st. Do I even want a relationship at this point? Maybe if the right person comes along. But to be honest with you, I'm totally happy being with myself. I'm totally happy with being me. I'm totally happy not worrying about what the next person is doing. So take that as it resonates. I just wanted to let you guys know where I've been for the past 2 weeks, but this is definitely turning into like a whole nother topic. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to hear my story, if you would like to hear how I changed my ways, if you would like to hear some of my darkness and how it turned into light. I'm definitely open to sharing it, and I've shared it with some of the people who are closest to me, but I don't really think that some of my viewers understand where I've been and where I have literally came from. But anyways, I gotta get to work. I got my second job to do. I'm so bitter about it, you guys, but I gotta make the best of it, right? So I'm about to go to Starbucks and I'm about to get me a pumpkin nitro cold brew because it's pumpkin season, and I usually get burnt out on pumpkin by the time like October rolls around, but it's new, it's good, and my nitro cold brew gets me going and it makes me happy. Like I said, do something that makes you happy. Buy somebody a coffee. Last week on my way to work, I literally was like, go ahead and put the person behind me's, tab on mine. I had a little bit of extra money. It was payday, and I was actually in a really bad mood. I was actually really bitter and like upset that I even had to get up and come to work. And I was like, all right, I gotta change my outlook like right now. What can I do at this moment in time? How much is the person behind me? Let me go ahead and pay for that. It's only $5. I mean, I made somebody's day probably, to be honest with you. They probably pulled up and was like, here's the money. Oh, I don't have to pay for that? What a nice person. And it literally changed my day. It literally did. I believe I had a really good day after that. I actually forgot about it until I'm sitting here talking to you guys. So anyways, I'm done talking. I gotta get to work. I love you guys. I love you guys. Some of you I know, some of you I don't know. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks for joining me.